Hey, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Heading down to my property. I'm going to do another video when I get there. I had 3 more loads of creek gravel brought in, so I wanted to go down and see how it looks. I want to talk to you about the Typhoon and what I was thinking about that. It's just another example of why people need to prepare for themselves, take care of their families. First of all, my heart goes out to the people out there. I mean, it's just... from what you see on the news, is obviously quite a bit of devastation. It was a terrible typhoon, and a lot of people had lost their lives. They believe it's over 10,000 people that have died. I mean, I think the count right now is like 1,700. It's going up every day, and there was an article I read yesterday about there was a town that was devastated, and the people were trying to get out, and it was raining still, and people were holding up their babies saying, take me, and it was like 2 transport planes, and they only took a couple hundred people, and the rest of people got left there, and people were like, how can they just leave us, and it's another great example of, why are you waiting on the government to take care of you? Take care of yourselves. I mean, I understand that's a very poor country over there, and the people don't have a lot, but you have to think about the big picture, no matter where you are. And it's the same mentality here. I mean, my favorite thing from when Hurricane Sandy came through, it was a little over a year ago now, down through New Jersey and New York, and our illustrious leaders, one of them, Chuck Schumer in New York here, was down talking to people, putting on the appearances, glad handing, and here I am, and I'm showing you that I care type of attitude when you could care less. And some lady, you could hear in the background, why aren't you helping us? In frustration because they didn't have gas and water and food and stuff like that. And again, first of all, you live on the coast, what do you expect? Okay, you get what you get. You choose to live there, you're going to have stuff coming in off the ocean, be it hurricanes, typhoons, whatever, tsunamis. I mean, you make that choice to live there. You have to live with the consequences of that. I mean, that again, that's a choice. You have to pick where you live because of whatever reason. And but the thing is, if those people had gotten ready on their own and had prepared for a natural disaster, they wouldn't have been asking for the freaking handouts. So, I mean, it's just, the mentality slays me. I don't get it. Especially as a parent, a father, and I have people looking out for me to take care of them. It's my responsibility as a parent, I take care of my mother as well. So, I just don't get the mentality. I just don't get it. So, another shining example of why we need to get ready. People out there, wake up. I mean, example after example is being handed to us, and I realize that most people think, well, it's not going to happen to me. Well, sure, until it happens to you. And then what are you going to do? You're going to stand in the lines and waiting for your free handout from the government when they come, or are you going to be ready and just sit back and deal with the situation? I mean, it is what it is, so that's kind of my thoughts on that. Like I said, again, I feel terrible for the people out there that are suffering, and the loss of life. It's a terrible, terrible thing, but again, it's another great example of why we need to get ready, why we need to be prepared for whatever natural or unnatural disaster happens. You just don't know what could be the possibilities of what's going to happen in this world. So again, prepare, get ready. The examples are all around us. We're seeing them all the time. Earthquakes, tsunamis, typhoons, hurricanes. I mean, get ready, people, because you never know when that next major disaster is going to come for you. I mean, we're getting into winter season up here in New York, and we could have a monster blizzard up here that knocks out power, and I mean, it's happened before. I mean, we've been out, a couple weeks without power. And in the wintertime, it's not fun, but you have to be prepared. So that's all I have to say for now, and I'll do another video when I get up to the property and see what he's done up there for me. And I will talk to you later. Thanks for listening. Bye.